Don't really know what's going on today, but it's quite obvious that there's pigs everywhere. And so, where there are pigs, there are people. And that means that we, the people, are going to record. So I don't know, we just drove up on this. The news is here, there's cops here, we really don't know what's going on. But when you see this many gang members in the unit, you might as well put your cameras on. That's right, proud gang member. What's your badge number there?
Right here.
Nuanez?
Right there.
9211, very good. Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Fuck yourself.
Hey, you said my name right.
Cops go cruiser.
Sports stadium, when they didn't have to, because there's another sports stadium that was brought by a private person, they do just fine.
So we got a protest going on here.
So, with that, homelessness has wound up increasing over the years, and the city's response has not been to build new housing. The city's response
Oh, this is Inauguration Day.
and replace it with more
Of course it is. It's Inauguration Day, Denver. That's why there's pigs everywhere.
Urban camping ban. Now, about 6 months after the urban camping ban was passed, we went out, we asked our homeless community, so like, how's this working out? The city promised many things. They promised a 24-hour rest and resource center. They promised more shelter. They promised more housing. And when we talked to the homeless community about how it was affecting them, we were asking them questions like, are you getting more sleep or less? Do you feel safer or less? Is it easier to get into the shelter or harder?
Happy fuck the cops
Well,
day.
all the answers
Happy
were
fuck the cops day.
they felt less safe, they were getting less sleep, and it was harder to get into the services, and the 24-hour rest and resource center never showed up. So, the camping ban has been a failure because ever since it's passed,
You're back.
I am back.
Just in time. Good to see you.
one of the
See ya.
problems about getting repeal on this
35-gallon water jugs, folks, not plastic bottled water. That's the solution.
They would rather talk to developers who have a lot to gain by overpricing things. When it
Killing
comes
Rose,
to development in this city,
Miss Mayor,
it's
Vice
not
Mayor.
about a reasonable rate of return. It's always about a maximum rate of return. And so there's been no pushback from city council to dial these developers back to projects that would be a reasonable rate of return. And as such, housing has become incredibly expensive in this city. And more people wind up out on the street. And if people want to talk like it's the fault of people who are working 2 or 3 jobs, 70% of the homeless community, according to the coalition, is working right now, and it's not adding up to housing.
70%
So we need to repeal this camping ban.
people are working
Here's an
and they can't get
example
places
of,
to live.
When your response to people being stuck out in the street is just to move them around. A few months ago, maybe you guys remember the rather large suite they had over at the rescue mission where they called out the hazmat team and closed down the street and whatnot. Well, when they broke up that camp, several of the people moved into some nearby neighborhoods. Well, the neighbors began to complain, but their complaints were like, well, people are using our alleys and stuff for bathrooms and there's trash. Could you bring us trash cans? And could you bring us porta potties? So the neighbors were asking for help for the people that had joined them in their neighborhoods. But the city's response was to sweep those communities that were just trying to hang on out of the area, out of sight, out of mind. That has been Denver's policy for at least 25 years. Push them out of sight, out of mind. I'm going to note a research report that was published in Sage magazine just a few months ago. It's called Move on Denver. And the strategy is to move homeless people either into warehouses so they can't be seen or out of sight and just push them off through law enforcement. You can look it up. It's on Sage magazine. It's called Move on Denver. And that is the policy of the city. They won't tell you that publicly. Now, when we take a look at the kinds of dollars that we
So it's Inauguration Day, folks. We want you to know that the gang unit is all here. They got their colors on. They got the pageantry out. Was just hanging out with their hands on their weapons, some of them, right? That's their calm, caustic stance. We have ambulance. They have lemonade. Good. How you doing today? Now, well, before things get crazy on Inauguration Day, let's talk to Denver Water, because this is what if you want to talk about what sustainability looks like in the state of Colorado, the first place you look is Denver Water, right? I'm well. How are you today? Yeah, Denver Water. For those of you who don't know, we are live. Denver Water is one of the largest landowners in the state of Colorado, responsible for land all the way from the mountaintops down into our city to make sure that there's clean water for everybody. When it comes to what are some of the programs that we're working on in 2019?
So the programs we're working on?
Yeah.
Some of our giant capital projects that we've got going on is our Gross Reservoir expansion that's happening up in Boulder County. We're building a brand new treatment plant up in West Arvada, North System Renewal.
Arvada, is that going to be toilet to tap, or is it going to be pulling back out for
No,
closed loop consumption?
That's a raw water treatment plant. So
Okay.
that's just going to be going
For sewage and stuff?
No, that's going directly to customers' home. It's a water treatment plant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, clean water.
Raw water from the river.
Yep,
From the mountains.
treated and then sent out to customers' homes.
Okay. Is that so how far is that new plant going to be from, say, a return to the streams? Are you downstream from some returns?
No, that's going to be
Really?
like right up. I mean, it's right in the foothills.
Really?
So yeah, everything
Okay.
downstream is going to be pretty far away from.
Sure. No, I know that when I was doing some research and studying a few years ago for my degree, they were looking at some stuff that would pull in post-consumption to reintroduce it. So I wasn't sure if that had come to
No,
fruition.
this isn't any kind of recycling. Yeah.
Awesome.
It's all raw water from the mountains.
Very good. Well, you guys, I would love some water, but I would not use the compostable bin since I was responsible enough to bring my own.
Nice. Awesome. We can refill that for you.
That's great. And you know what? I think I saw that tap sticker. If I've got room, guys, hold on, bear with me. I'm gonna see if I can find some room for that tap sticker on here, because I'm a big fan of Denver Water,
Awesome.
and we know about this stuff.
I like your water bottle. Oh, I like the public lands one.
Yeah, right? That's the REI sticker.
Yeah, that's nice.
So I kind of freaked out. I was pulling up, cops everywhere. We're like, what's going on over here today?
Yep, just the.
And then we figure out it's Inauguration Day.
Yep.
So that's great. All right, there it is. Should have looked to see where I was going to put it first. Oh, that's kind of
Happened
dark.
upon the event today?
Well, no, I was coming for support and some other things. I think we'll.
I always like when I kind of just happen to fall.
Yeah.
Fall into something serendipitously.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are kind of dark. I should. Oh well.
They're all kind of mixed with transparent and white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that will not go in the composting bin. So yeah, no, it's come for court support, and then we heard there's something day of action going on, and then of course you brought lots of water. There's a tank in there, I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah.
How much you carrying around in that bad boy? Oh, that's enough. That's enough. That's
Sure.
enough. Yeah,
There's 200 gallons in there.
definitely enough for this.
Yes, definitely.
Are you aware? One of the things that we talk about in our circles in our communities is access to clean water. So one of the issues that we've faced is where is the water for the people? The water fountains here in this beautiful giant 3, 4, 6 acre park, whatever it is, to drink clean water?
I know they've got a special permit for events that they do, like Civic Center Eats. And
A permit, but just for human capacity to have access to water.
Yeah, that I don't know. I'm not sure about what. I don't know if I don't believe their water fountains within.
No, as a matter of fact, the only water fountain that is outside the McNichols building doesn't function currently.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
but we love you guys at Denver Water, but I'm going to keep exploring. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. So, yeah, there's still cops everywhere. Still some protesters going on. We had to take a break to get a refill. Gang members everywhere. There it is. What's going on, man?
Hey, the vandals over there.
How you doing?
Down by now.
Good, good. Say hi to Sid, everybody. That's right.
We don't need that noise. Give us some respect. All right, thank you. The thing about it, I would like to call one.
There's the gang members. There's the gang members.
Anybody else? All right, now moving on.
Cycle cops especially like to dump their cars, their bikes, I should say, and then blame civilians for that, right? Special breed, the bike patrol. And again, we're still here at the protest. There's gonna be some support for Candy C. Tabaka here today for sure. Chris Hines. And let's look at this documentation. Let me see this real quick. What do we got here?
Housing not, well, let me show you the.
Mayor Hancock said during the campaign that affordable and attainable housing is the #1 challenge facing our city today. We agree. Our 100-day action plan priorities call for the mayor and each member of city council to take off boldly right from today's starting line. Individuals, couples, and families experiencing homelessness must have actions, not talk. Let's add up the numbers. 3,445 individuals counted in just one 24-hour period in January 2018, plus people who have slept in their vehicles, staying in their hotels with vouchers, families couch surfing, homeless. Right, there's over 10,000 unhoused adults in our community. So that's the problem. We've got lots of things. Everybody's got a right to live. That's right. Food and drinking water is vital. What's your side say, beautiful? See your side. Services, not sweeps. That's right. Of course, the band's playing back there. So there's large members of the community out here today, folks. Talking about change. Talking about housing.
More bathrooms! We demand more trash pickup! And we demand more funding for
I sent LaLuz over to find out who that band is so we can give the information to viewers so they can call in and make complaints that the band is silencing the voice of the people, the marginalized, in the city of Denver because they want to practice, and if they haven't practiced up until this point, then why are they even here, right? Is this really necessary right now? It's not.
Well, I mean,
asked them to stop and they're not. So when we get that information, I hope viewers will call in.
Okay. So allegedly the band practice is causing a concern, which means LaLuz is over there. And there's now cameras.
Fuck all you motherfuckers, man. You're totally disrespectful. Fuck you. Fuck the police, too. Fuck the police. Fuck you, man. Got some fucking respect. Know that word, though. You don't have your fucking head. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck police.
doing a great job. Lieutenant, what's your badge number? Everywhere.
You go fuck yourself.
Wow.
Fucking tell me to get the fuck out of here. You're in the fucking area. Why don't you go to it, bitch?
I'm assuming they're in the program. They're probably a high school. You know, you can't make this shit up. I'm not gonna feed that. What's going on, guys? So that's the answer to your questions is that today is Inauguration Day. And so the guy that's protesting the ban by screaming "fuck the police" is louder than the drummers, and he's being louder than
It's
this.
important to mention, but the city actually told them to practice over there.
Yeah, I would imagine that was the case, and I
went
don't
over there to
understand.
try and talk to them, and they're like, well, no, the city forced us over here. They said that was the only place to practice.
Okay, I'm gonna let him know that because I think it's. So, there's literally not necessary.
I ain't part of no fucking
Hey,
group.
hey. Do you know that this is where they were practiced by?
But they didn't buy out for 2 minutes, bro, and he fucking turned around and started playing. That's the respect they're gonna give us. Fuck them, bro.
I'm not gonna feed that. That's as simple as that is. I don't think that's a problem, and I'm not trying to feed it. See, they're all laughing. They think it's hilarious.
In every district across Denver. So that's going through in the first 100 days, and we want to see a 13-0 vote in favor of that ordinance. So that's the first thing that we're checking for with City Council. The next thing is land. Like Aurora said, land has been a real challenge around creating and scaling tiny home villages. And we want to see one in every district. Several City Council people during their campaigns, they talked about building tiny home villages. We want to see them bring that home to their district. Let's make land available in every single district for a tiny home village in the first 100 days.
That's right!
The third thing we want to see is funding. We can't build these things for free. They're way cheaper than traditional affordable housing, and that's why we need them. But we need city support and city funding for these to not only bring services to these sites, but also to build additional homes. So we're looking for policy, we're looking for land, and we're looking for funding in the first 100 days. Thank you.
You know, I just found out, boy, I tell you, boy, the devil's busy working this morning, he's busy working this morning, and liars is always out there. You know, a friend of mine went over there at the band while we did practice over there, and they were told, the city told them today is the only place that they have available for them to practice. Well, the last time I checked, I do know there's a backside of the building that they could have went back there or either on the other side. So, you see what I'm talking about? You try to believe in the city, and then you find out you backstabbing bullshit. This is what I'm talking about. It's lie upon lie, and deceitfulness upon deceitfulness, and they go in with this bullshit. And then they're going to tell us, if anybody get on this microphone during the inauguration, that you're going to jail. Well, how about giving us the same respect? What bullshit? It's just like when I was down there on 27 and Kelly, or you telling everybody.
It's not in the program either, and they wouldn't disclose the information. You have to call the mayor's
I know
office.
the devil. Because I used to be the first cousin to him until I learned better.
Huh?
But anyway, you can lie.
Well, that's unfair. I didn't agree to that.
Deceitful. But we know a cop ain't nothing but a liar in a blue motherfucking suit. All right, that's all I got to say. Moving on to funding for 0 to 30% AMI housing. Diane.
Stand over here. So I want the mayor to hear what I have to say.
Yeah!
I want the mayor to hear what I have to say. This is the housing, not warehousing priority in the 100-day plan. Right. Mayor Hancock said during the campaign that affordable and attainable housing is the #1 challenge facing our city today. We agree. Our 100-day action priorities call for the mayor and each member of city council to take off boldly right from today's starting line to solve this challenge. Individuals and couples and families experiencing homelessness must have action, not words. That's right. Let's add up the numbers. About 3,500 homeless individuals counted in just one day in January 2018. Plus, people who have to sleep in their vehicles. Plus, those who stay in motels with vouchers. Plus, families couch surfing and seniors couch surfing. Plus, homeless women's shelters, sheltered in churches by the Women's Homeless Committee, and others who survive
No, not allowed to write the
outside.
S word.
There is widespread agreement among those working on homelessness that there are 10,000 individuals, youth, and children and families who are unhoused in our city and need housing. People coming from homelessness need privacy, quiet so they can sleep, bathroom facilities, a shower, a place where they can keep their belongings, facilities for doing laundry, and a door they can lock for safety and security.
That's right!
That spells housing, not shelter.
That's right!
Since most homeless folks don't have cars, they also need mass transit to get to work, school, doctor's appointment, and grocery stores. The mayor and city council have a weak track record on housing people in the 0 to 30% AMI group. The dollar ceiling for 0 to 30% AMI is $19,500 this year. In the period from 2015 to 2017, Denver city government funded only 199 housing units for people in the 0 to 30% AMI category that actually moved in those 3 years. 199 housing units. Additional housing came online in 2018 and 2019, but not anywhere close to meeting the need. City's 2018 report, Housing and Inclusive Denver, estimated that there are 21,000 housing units short of meeting the demand for housing in the 0 to 30% area median income group. 21,000 units short. And we're building 199 over 3 years. That's a shame.
No.
Several programs that the city has announced recently commit to creating a little more than 1,000 housing units for 0 to 30% AMI over 5 years. That's 1,000 units to meet the 2018 demand for 21,000 units. 1,000, the need is 21,000. Another way to say this is it will take 5 years to build 4.8% of the housing that was needed in 2018. 4.8% housing that was needed in 2018, and it's going to take 5 years for the city to do that.
Shame on you, Denver.
In the first 100 days of his administration, Denver Homeless Out Loud and our allies asked the mayor to immediately and publicly commit to funding the actual housing need. As a start, this commitment must include budgeting $60 million for 0 to 30% housing in 2020. $60 million, at least half of which, or $30 million, is for housing for people coming from homelessness. The city should spend this much and more each year until adequate housing is provided for our homeless population. This funding commitment should be in addition to the present Denver Housing Authority funding pipeline, that 1,000 homes I mentioned. Within the first 100 days, Denver Homeless Out Loud and our allies asked each city council member to work with the city and community partners to identify locations in their district.
That's the local news.
Where at least 100 units of 0 to 30% housing can be located in 2020 or sooner for individuals, couples, and families coming from homelessness.
Maybe we should get the mayoral candidate and city council candidate at large who are out here.
Prioritized as they can be built quickly and economically.
Sorry, did I do that?
Finally, within the first 100 days,
Sorry.
Mayor Hancock should immediately exercise executive authority to ensure that churches, nonprofit organizations, and property owners can have clear automatic permission without permitting processes to host tent communities with bathrooms for people without housing. It's time to get going. There's a lot of work to be done. Thank you.
Well, anyway, you see, what is really going on here is this. They trying to make Denver a rich ass city, like what they call Nantucket up in East Coast.
You don't know your local newscaster?
They want Denver to be like that. Well, nothing is here of the rich. See, one thing I learned about Denver a long time ago, Denver is a greedy ass city. Denver worry about nothing but money, and this is not a damn devilish city. I don't know which one is. It reminds me of Sodom and Gomorrah. That's what the fuck this remind me of. Except for Denver, I took it a damn step further. So you know why? They are kicking out and running out and pushing out every unhoused individual in this damn city and talking about we have 0% homeless population. That's bullshit. That's bullshit, and I say bullshit because you cannot run everybody out, at least me anyway. I ain't going nowhere. and bringing me to the subject, it's about the next step. As you say, one Denver, as you say, we can do better. Show me what the fuck your do better is.
That's right. Right.
If your do better and your togetherness and one Denver is not in line with what we want, then you're not doing better. You're fucking up. Straight the fuck up. And right now, what we need to do is stand together. And we don't need to get our help just for the day one of this 100-day action. We need each and every one of y'all out here every single day, knocking, pounding, and getting on their asses. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, they ain't gonna do it right. You know why? Because the government is not for us. It has never been and never will be until we get the right people in. And hopefully, we got some right people in to start. Because some of them that are on their last term, we ain't got to worry about them fuck up. So what we need to do right now, we're going to come together right now, and here comes the coming action for our next step. Therese is starting it off. Well, I might have already. Come on up. Well, my next step is this. And this is what I'm talking about. I'm getting ready to take over some property, a park or something, and we all either going to go to jail, or we all going to be some dying motherfuckers.
That's right.
But hey, that's the way it is right now out there on the street with the unhoused population. It's about to be something that you do not want to be part of. And trust me, you don't want me to bring out my motherfucking Marines.
It's time to camp.
There's gonna be a lot of unfucked up people out here. So
it's time to camp, folks.
To get this shit right before we have to fight. That's all I'm just saying. Either we are going to take over a car.
When I left the house, I did not realize I should have gotten so dressed up. No, you look beautiful. And that is the Carrie Bell, the Miss Other of Katy Cedar Baca, the new City Council District 9 Councilwoman. That's right. We are here for this. That's right.
And we've said what we're going to do about it. And that's really where we're at now, is that we have power to do something and we're going to do it. Okay, we have a list of demands here. There's 13 pages of detailed explanation of what we need City Council and the Mayor to do. We have one page summarizing that. As we've said in our speeches today, we need rights, not flights, services, not communities, housing, not warehousing.
I would have actually dressed up.
In each of those categories.
No. At the house, I have no idea.
Funding a non-police emergency response. Funding track cans and bathrooms and triangle work programs. Creating tiny homes in every district. And putting money to actual low-income, 0 to 30%
ladies, that's right.
At real needs, like $60 million per year. These are basic demands. There's specific policies that can be done in the first 100 days. And so, we are asking that this 100 days doesn't...
Gotta make sure this guy got the info that he needed. Did you get a 13-page document?
1 page.
Okay, so you're missing the 13-page information that really will make your story a little bit meatier. Let me see if I can find you a copy.
Every third Monday with our demands.
Do you have a copy of the 13-page available? Okay. The news will take a copy.
Who are struggling to get by are the people making these policies and bringing their voice to City Council. If we don't do that, they are not going to work in our neighborhood. At this hall every third Monday. The first of those third Mondays is August.
Hey, how are you? Haven't seen you.
August 19th. Mark your calendar. We plan to be there as a coalition. Everybody from the streets and organizations all across the city that are working towards those discussions and change to take over City Hall all afternoon and into the evening on those Mondays. There's a public comment period that will happen at 5:30, and we plan to take over that public comment period. That means we can organize and ready before August 19th.
Do you have a copy of that?
There's a lot to do before that. This is a coalition of folks made up of...
Did you get the 13-page copy? I'm Brian. I'm with Occupy Denver. Sorry, my other hand is holding a camera currently. Michael does a lot of work, writing on some of our work. Of course, Denver Homeless Out Loud. The Mrs. Carrie Bell with Councilwoman Candace, right? They're in alignment.
Is there someone who's a spokesperson for this group that we could...
So you probably know who Therese is from Denver Homeless Out Loud.
Which one?
She's standing at the microphone right now.
Oh.
Right?
Need to wait for her to...
So she would probably be very strong. Otherwise, Benjamin, who's standing behind that camera with the Homeless Bill of Rights. Those are the folks who brought us 300, right? So that you know the history of what their work is.
Right. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you say Brian?
Loma. Yes.
Brian Loma.
I'm a local business owner. I also am an employer. So I've done a lot of campaigning in the last 18 months since I've been back stateside. And I ensure that roughly a third of my staff is on the border of homelessness if they're not already homeless. We put Prop 112 on the ballot last year with, in part, there's like 20 people here in the city of Denver that were homeless putting that on the ballot. Right? Workers. Yeah, like if we, if you're, well, no, that's 300. 112 was the oil and gas extraction one. Yeah. Not at all.
Don't shelter. House.
It is. And I'm going to go on mute for a second, folks. Hold on a second. That coffee has become a real pain in my ass. Yeah, well, you know, I carry my...
Yeah, I'll send you a message too.
Okay, awesome. Tell me your name again. LJ. Very good. Sorry, I would check camera. They're wondering who I'm talking to. So I was Lisa Calderon's field director, and then I ran Jamie Gellis's paid canvassing crew for the runoff. We've been fighting for this stuff for a while, right? Boycott the Urban Camping Ban, Occupy Denver, still feeding on the 16th Street Mall, right? They threatened to take our tables away. We threatened to sue them, you know, based on Supreme Court law and everything. There's a lot of stuff going on. Even when these guys go to court, how they get handled and put through the system, all fucked up. I was in Milwaukee last week. Saw a man camp, right? Tents under the bridge, bags of trash piled in one section, porta potties over there, immaculate. You can do, and no government involvement. Other than somebody comes to get the garbage, they don't have a health crisis. Somebody sends a truck to clean the porta potties once a week. Good chatting with you. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on top of things. Please, thank you.
If they do not have love within them, we must feed them love. We must feed them the things that will make them crawl, that will make them uncomfortable, that will help them grow. And it will take time. And we must build that foundation so that we will not crumble in the end. That's right. And I love you all.
Let me answer that question. We have been loving them motherfuckers ever since they've been in office, and we continue to love them.
Let's see what else is going on out here, guys. There's a wide variety of tomfoolery going on here. The kids are coloring the sidewalk this election day, Inauguration Day. And it's probably the best that from the mouth of babes comes the truth, right? Homes, not handcuffs. right? Look at this. Homelessness is not a crime. But coloring on the sidewalk obviously gets you a police line, right? So that's an interesting factor today, is that kids coloring on the sidewalk gets you a police line. Let's ask these officers. Let's get some names and badge numbers for their beautiful lineup here. Lucero, 0751. Delvin, 15080. Montanez. Okay, 13014. This is the police line for the criminal chalkers. I know, right? That's a great use of tax dollars. Fudge, bad pigs. Oh man, the kids got a message today. No justice, no peace. Right? Housing, not warehousing. Housing, not warehousing.
And I forgot the other one. They can say, services, not sweeps. Services, not sweeps.
Services, not sweeps.
And one more.
How you doing today, beautiful? Yeah? Life treating you well? That's good.
Summer break.
Well, I enjoyed you on the Greek Theater out here. I was part of the Sustainability and Event Management Symposium that was happening that day.
Oh, at Pride.
Yeah, so I got some backstage access to that.
Cool.
Hello, ma'am. How you doing today?
When you're not live.
Great. Yeah, we are live, of course.
That's okay. You know.
Huh? No, we're good. I was just saying hi to my friends, you know. So can I get a hello, man? Hello. Good to see you as well. That's right. We're here for Inauguration Day. The cops. Oh yeah, but look at this. This is what I'm excited about. The kids chalking get their own cop line.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I'm talking about.
See if they don't get arrested.
All right, let's make sure we get the face of homelessness in our community.
For the unhoused population, we do have tots, one tot per person for the unhoused population, okay? The unhoused, you will have a tot. Please come over. Thank you.
Housing, not warehousing. Great job, Ben. Hi.
Hi.
Brian.
Hi, Mark.
What was your name again? Chun. We were at the Together Denver meeting over at 27th and Arapahoe a couple weeks, maybe 2 weeks ago.
I don't think it's me.
What's going on, gentlemen?
Oh, Brian. What's Brian? What's up?
Oh, you know, just keeping an eye on things, doing my journalistic capacities on Inauguration Day.
Just came by to say hello.
Okay. That's good. We're good with using tables to feed the homeless, right? I think the Constitution of the United States of America is the permit to feed the homeless using a table. We can go get some Supreme Court rulings in regards to food not bombs and the city of Fort Lauderdale, 2017 and 2018, if you'd like.
That's a lot of steps there.
I know, but you just used the word permit to feed people, so we're going to make sure that we put that stop right there.
Just came by to say hello.
Okay, I just making sure because you
Legal discussion. Just to say hi, Brian.
you said permit, so I just want to keep that one in alignment.
Permit.
Yeah. No, right. No, they wanted to, food permit table, right? Constitution. Yeah, you know.
Oh, came by to say hello.
Came by to say
Just
hello.
not polite, Anna. Just polite. That's your call. But we'll still be polite.
You are. I feel you. I feel for my life when you're alive. I do. You know what we
call speed bumps in Venezuela, where I'm from.
Okay.
Policía acostado, laying down policemen.
That's not very friendly.
Hey, that's the culture I come from.
Hey?
And there are many of us now in the U.S.
When we got a police line for kids chalking the sidewalk, and you come from a community where cops can rape women in handcuffs and serve the same jail sentence as somebody who's chalking the sidewalk, you know, we have a reason to be defensive.
We have a reason to fear you. I know
Hey?
2 youths.
Hey? I've got
that were stopped by the police while handcuffed. In back, smoking. So you guys are fucking.
We had people saying, oh, I wonder if I got a warrant out for my arrest because I was videotaping or protesting the other day, right? Because using the Constitution as free speech to air grievances out is getting people like a series of arrest warrants, jailable, really not jailable offenses. So we have to keep our cameras on. We got to keep an eye on what's going on.
Anybody who wants to take on that role must be mentally ill. Someone who wants to control others must be mentally ill.
I just came by to say hello.
Okay, well, I just got back from vacation, so I'm well refreshed on this. So, hey, I mean, you know, guys walking on the sidewalk and you take them off into jail and throw them into the state system for using free speech and saying that we're threatening people with felonious activity, right? It's coming to say hello. That's like a death sentence by people who carry guns. No, it's not Ligusta, right? Because Commander, I tell you what, actually, let's say hello and let's have this conversation real quick. Because my brother-in-law is a cop, and I want to tell you something. If you want to have a good conversation, one of the things that we could start doing is that we could actually start letting homeless people sleep in Station 6 at night. How does that sound?
No, you can't do that.
You can't do that. Well, my brother-in-law, the cop, lets people sleep in his police station at night. So, yeah, I know, right? And see, the chief of police is giving handshakes.
I believe that's Officer Down right here.
Hey, Chief Payson.
Officer Down, can I shake your hand, please? What's up, man? I'm not.
Chief Payson,
No, this guy.
did you know you're shaking the hands of guys who are in a police line watching the children chalk the sidewalk, right?
It's just nice to see you.
Oh, it's good to see you too, Chief. Have a great day, gentlemen. Happy Fuck the Cops Day, everybody. Are we having fun yet?
Yeah, do FTP.
That's right.
Just FTP.
They threatened a permit violation for the food, right? This is the pettiness in our community today.
What else do you have to say?
Are you live streaming?
Yes, I'm live. I'm live, and they know I'm live, so they can't like he's like permit food. I'm like, no, let's go right back up and pull up the Constitution, Supreme Court, Fort Lauderdale, food not bombs. I got a right to do this. The Constitution protects it, and I will always do it, right? Because they wanted to. Well, you can't have tables up, Brian. Right? They're not my tables, but I'm going to stop you from saying that right now. Right? So yeah, and I just went live because there were cops all over the place, and I had no idea why. Right? I knew there was this action, and then I knew there was I saw these police. I'm like, what the hell's going on? So we got a little pumped up. We have court in 10 minutes, guys. I need to check on that.
You have court?
Yes, yeah. That was the other thing is we have a hearing at 10 o'clock. So.
What was the issue? Is that about juries stuff?
So there's a lot of activists from about 8 different communities here right now. Right, you've got Food Not Bombs, you've got Denver Homeless Out Loud, you've got Occupy Denver, you've got the People's Coalition, you've got mayoral candidates that were here, you've got city council people that were here, Occupy Denver is here, right? So there's a lot of different groups that are in attendance today. And so all of that in combination, is a thing. And then we've got just activities and events, people doing things. So, yeah.
No, specifically, you said there's a court.
Oh, so there's court hearings every day, right? Activists go to jail. They argue well, we're here. This is why I did this. It wasn't a crime, right? I was filming because police do bad things. And we want to make sure they don't do bad things. And I went to jail for having a camera in my hand, right? And literally, right? Like I've gone to jail for having a camera in my hand, right? That's the last time I went to jail. I was arrested for videotaping private security guards poking a homeless man, right? I ended up going to jail for that because she said I assaulted her with spittle. I got excited and a little bit of water might come up my mouth. Yeah, it was a real deal. So
I see where it's at.
yeah, there's a lot going on, but we've got Adapt. That's the other one, right? All these ladies in the wheelchairs and their supporters. Not all disabilities are visible. Dasher, which is new, and I'm still excited to learn about that. And I'm curious as to who you're with, ma'am.
I'm with Westward.
Oh, there's a couple of you here today.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, so your cohort has my number.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the things I saw you were kind of keeping an eye on what was going on over there.
Mm-hmm.
The commander used the word permits for the tables.
And so did they approach you and
well, they walked up here, right? And I'm like, oh, how's it going, Commander? Okay, everything's gonna be good. We're having a good day. You're not gonna say anything about the tables feeding. And he's like, well, you don't have a permit for that. I said, no, you stop right there. We've been over this, right? The Supreme Court versus Food Not Bomb. The Supreme Court in the city of Fort Lauderdale versus Food Not Bomb said that a flora and fauna in a public space and feeding the homeless, right? That's protected free speech constitutional activities. There's a reason that we feed, and Laura Avant over here with Occupy Denver, Denver Homeless Out Loud, and Boycott the Urban Camping Ban provides clothing on Sundays on the 16th Street Mall because it's legal. It's our right and it's our space to do so. So yeah, when the chief commander comes up and says, "Hey, what's going on?" Cops don't just walk up to this group, and they know that there's cameras running, right? They watch our live streams to try to catch us committing crimes, right? Eric Brandt was arrested for allegedly being in an area restricted zone, but he wasn't because they thought they heard him say it on his live stream. So they arrested him, right? Put a warrant out for his arrest. So yeah, if they're approaching us, we gotta keep them on the toes, just stay on our toes.
Can you remind, what's your name again?
Brian.
And
Loma.
What organization are you with, if any?
So I'm with a bunch of them, but I'm a member of Occupy Denver.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
See the hoodies?
Yep. Thank you so much for taking.
Thank you. Yes. And tell Michael we said hi, huh? He's great. Thank you.
I love Jerry.
I love Jerry.
All right.
And Jerryville.
I photobombed. Okay, so let's go find out about the inauguration. It's the pomp and circumstance period.
I make a stand. I'm a martyr.
There's still a police line for the kids chalking. I did not get goose meat. Liars. What goose meat?
Goose meat. Oh, they killed a bunch of geese. They paid a lot of money for it. I would have done it for free. A lot of people pay good money to go on goose hunts. Yeah.
And you didn't get any goose?
I did not get on a single geese's leg or a foot or a feather. I didn't get shit from the geese.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Hey, what courtroom are we in today?
37C, I believe.
Okay, I need to get in there. I'm assuming I can have a cookie. If I've been a good boy? What if I've been a bad boy? Even if I'm a bad boy. Well, then I might take two because I'm extra bad. Thank you. So, did you know there's cookies over there?
Oh yeah, I'm making lemonade.
Cookies and lemonade. Hey man, are you hungry? There's some food over there. Yeah, right there where all the people are. That's right. Yeah, you really should come out someday on a Sunday morning on the 16th Street Mall. They're currently outside the reserve. And 150, 200 people a week get fed.
I'd love to come out for that.
9:30 to 11:30.
On Sundays?
Yeah.
Okay.
We try to be as sustainable as possible, so sometimes we gotta use paper plates, but most of the time we're using plastic plates, metal silverware. Right? 4 or 5 tables, whatever it is. And it's gotten to the point where another guy shows up like an hour later with a whole nother round of food, and they're out of food for the first batch, and they need it for the second hour.
So just like,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah. Janet Madsen, Janet's Kitchen.
Janet's Kitchen?
Mm-hmm.
So Brian, the first officer over there on the left is this guy.
And what did he do?
I don't know. Marissa just got his card.
Oh, cool.
So at least we know what district. And he was out here. I tried to go yell at Polis as he walked by. I did. I yelled down the
Polis
entire
or Pazin?
street. Polis.
Because I yelled at Pazin for shaking everybody's hand.
I specifically talked to him when he was running about housing, and he's not delivering now, and I fucking voted for his ass. And then the other thing, I told him he shouldn't have gone meet with Nazis when he should have been at the ICE protest with his people.
That's true. I gotta go say hi to some of my people too.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
We'll be in touch. This is Anna, by the way. You should get to know her too.
The other thing for your people live, I ran out of storage space on my camera from trying to do static video because it can't go live yet. I need 500 more subs. If you guys can promote me out there, I would super appreciate it.
Nice, yeah.
So, Marissa here has gone and gotten all the cards from the
Wait.
There's one more that's
little
You can talk to her.
occupier in training.
Occupier in training.
writing their card down.
Tell her about the Sundays.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm not allowed to be there currently. I have an area restriction.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I witnessed the assault, told it to the police, but the police aren't gonna arrest that boy. It's okay.
Would you believe the kids are writing on the sidewalk in chalk, homes not handcuffs, and they got their own police line?
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty crazy?
I mean, I think it's keeping the people.
Love you. Good to see you, hon.
Gotta get in there.
Yeah.
What they writing on the sidewalk?
Homes not handcuffs.
Oh, man. That's terrible.
Nice.
Probably a little more. Act like a lady. Holy cow, guys. Look at that shirt. Act like a lady. Fight for the First Amendment. Woo! That's right. Of course, this guy back here knows the Second Amendment protects the First, right? That's right, buddy. He knows it. He knows it.
You know your backpack is open in the back. Do you want me to?
Oh, sure, thanks.
Just fuck this motherfucking pig.
You be careful and you be good.
Huh?
Be careful and good. There's a lot of them out there. Shaded tenting, that's logical and obvious.
Get ready! Oh! Shit all fucked up and stuff.
There's an interesting amount of crew that comes out on Inauguration Day, I guess.
There is. How are you doing?
I'm good. Taylor, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
Yes, quite interesting, quite fun. I got to go in for a court date, but I thought I'd roam around the halls for a few minutes, enjoy the tomfoolery, and all I know is I pulled up and all of a sudden I'm like, there's cops everywhere. What's going on today? I was out of state, so I just got back. And look, they got protesters all over the place. I love it. Yeah, I don't know. But hey, good day and congratulations, my friend. By the way, if you want to know that you too can get into city council office and meet some good people, there's a good person right there. You can see it. So you guys know I can't see a damn thing on the screen, just so you know, because it's down low, so I don't have issues with that. Wait a second, you guys are about the geese lives. So my buddy's homeless and he's pissed because he didn't get any geese.
You want a sign?
No, I'm gonna advertise and market because we're live to a global audience right now. So goose lives matter. While I was out of state on vacation, Canadian geese in Colorado were massacred. You guys know how many were executed? About 2,000 animals were executed. There was no warning. There was no.
We have conflicting numbers. One says 1,600, another one says 2,000. Then we have 2,137 that's also being stated, but according to the depredation permit that's generated and contracted from the Denver Parks and Recs out to USDA Fish and Wildlife Service, the depredation permit states that 2,200 lives
We're being called.
slated to be called.
Wow.
That didn't happen, so we have a dispute in terms of numbers. So this is an issue of accountability and transparency. We want to make that really clear going forward, speaking to our authorities.
Okay, and then again, what happened to the geese after they were called?
They were gassed.
They were what? They were
sent to a slaughterhouse. We don't know.
They were sent to a facility in an undesignated location that we don't know.
We don't know which
So
one.
part of this is we can only sort of say what is stated in the depredation permit, but we do not know where.
okay, and yeah, I mean, like I would have. I grew up in Wisconsin. You know, hunting's a thing. People would pay to do that, right? So why is our taxpayer dollars being used? When there's other like eradication methods too, right? There's like animal control, signs, noises.
We could also feed the homeless with rice and beans and vegetables.
And there's
We
also-
don't need to feed them with like
And vasectomies to male.
Well, but we're not feeding the homeless because really we're feeding them, but what they need is a place to sleep.
Yes, like look at the bigger problem.
Yeah.
Well, the homeless
I love
have
you guys.
also been recriminalized
Yeah.
by the voters of this city.
Yeah.
So at this point, how can you you're recriminalizing the homeless so they cannot be in the parks that are also in the position of being cleansed, right?
Yeah.
Hey, how are you? Joe Fox.
Joe Fox.
Nice to meet you. Saw your sign. Why are you here today? You rolling that? Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Joe, for just cutting in on my interview.
Oh, sorry, man.
I was live.
Silent protest until he started talking to us. But we're just here to do a silent protest with our signs. Trying to raise public awareness.
And again, what would you like to change your policy in the third term?
I think at the beginning we need to have some kind of a public forum set up. So in terms of a change of public policy, it's a little difficult to see how that would actually take place immediately. So there needs to actually be a space, right, that needs to be brought in front of Colorado residents and different residents to actually talk about what has happened and try to move forward productively and collaboratively. It's a very complicated issue. People have a lot of emotions around it. But there's also information that you can draw upon in terms of the Canada Goose culling that is taking place in other locations throughout this country, such as in Philadelphia, such as in New York City, such as in Wisconsin, Madison, as well as in California. So there are ways in which a municipality can actually have conversation with other municipalities in terms of how they impact encroachment and what the public response was to it. So I think initially what we need is and then we can sort of move on from that. The rumors definitively not going away because this is something that does impact everyone who lives in the city, and we have to start thinking whose city is this.
Thank you so much. What was your name?
Carol Woodall.
Carol Woodall. Thank you, Carol Woodall.
And what was yours again?
Nice to see you, man.
What was your name again?
St. George, Fox
Joe
31.
St. George, Fox 31. Yeah, guys, go ahead and post how George St. George is an asshole.
We can just get some shots of you.
No, that's okay. All my friends are about to blow Fox 31 up for the way that he politely interrupted that interview. Yeah, that was Fox 31 News. So, anyway, you guys, good job, right?
Thank you very much.
Indeed. I want to encourage you on one thing, though.
Yeah.
Go stainless steel. That plastic bottle will give you breast cancer when you reuse it.
I know.
It's in the sun. It's exposed.
It's completely true.
This is the answer.
I got it. Okay, my bad.
I love you. That's why I'm offering that suggestion. Because nobody wants breast cancer.
Can I take a picture, guys?
Chris is there. It's our girl Candy Silvaca out there.
Good morning, Denver! Please be seated. Please join me in acknowledging the Denver Municipal Band Quintet, the Warrior Co-Ed Cheer Squad from Montbello, and the Denver Citywide Marching Band. Welcome to the 2019 inauguration of municipal officials of the city and county in Denver. Thank you so much for joining us today. It feels amazing to stand here on the steps of our historic city and county building on this bright, beautiful, blue sky Colorado morning. This is your building, put here by the people of Denver for their democracy to work. On Civic Center Park, a National Historic Landmark, and across from our state capitol building. In this civic space that was carefully planned in the early 20th century by visionary Denverites with the goal of bringing beauty and open space to a city that was growing rapidly in the midst of industrialization. There is no better place to be today for our municipal officers to take their oath to serve the residents of this great city and to celebrate and protect our democracy than right here. We come together today here at the heart of our city, at the heart of our state, to bear witness to the commitment of our elected officials as they swear their oath for the city they love. To come together as one Denver, committed to representing the will of our residents in municipal government. To celebrate the diversity of opinions that the people elected us to represent, and to lean in to ensure that we represent all Denver residents in the civil discourse of a free democracy. As I think back to that progressive and visionary idea that Denver's early leaders had to build this space, a place with a deliberate intersection of government and society, When I think about their bold vision to build a civic heart that helped define Denver and help ensure that Denver is a great city for all. And I look out and see all of you here today. I see my parents.
Is everything okay here, Shane?
Oh no, I said right there. He told me to leave, but the two white guys did
to work, to raise a family, and now to be retired in. And I see my wife and 2 kids who, like I did, need Denver to be a safe place to grow up, to learn, and to thrive. Looking out at all of you, it's clear that those early leaders succeeded. And today, the leaders that you, the people, chose, stand before you, ready to take that mantle.
Yeah, I guess you're a girl, huh?
Of that
Say.
vision. So with no further ado, please rise for the presentation of the colors performed by representatives from Denver's Department of Public Safety.
So now the bike has kids in it. Peace for the Denver Geese. This is a silent protest. And these are amazing, amazing human beings. So this was a planned kill in advance, a calling. I had to set up money for it. I love it.
Do you know where Anna's kids went?
Nope.
It is now my pleasure to welcome Ms. Raj Dulari, who will sing our national anthem.
Go justice! Go peace! Stop the police! That's the anthem! That's the Denver police!
Oh, that's why they call it free speech, folks.
Right here, homie! Sissy! Got a cameraman behind
Please remain standing. The co-chair of the Mayor's Youth Commission, Aubrey Durant, will lead us in the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. President, you will know your rights! God damn it! Wait a minute.
Thank you, Aubrey. I would like to thank all of our elected
Did they really just fake?
who made time to join us today, including Governor Jared Polis, Lieutenant Governor Diane Rivera, District Attorney Beth McCann, and former Mayor Wellington Webb. Thank you. Sincere thanks to my Denver colleagues up here on stage with us and in attendance, presiding judge of Denver County Courts, Teresa Spahn, and Deputy Mayor Murphy Robinson. Thank you.
bond needs to be held
And now I'd like to
accountable,
invite
folks.
Pastor Angelica Rodriguez from El Renuevo Christian Center to the podium to share this morning's first invocation.
Good morning. Would you join me this morning in prayer? Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for the opportunity we have to be present and celebrate the beginning of a new cycle for the city and county of Denver. We thank you for the lives of our mayor and newly elected officials who have pursued a career of service to the people of Denver. We acknowledge our need for your presence, your guidance, and your light as they approach the task of leading this great city. We pray you give them grace, favor, and understanding of the times and seasons we live today. We are instructed by scriptures in Jeremiah 29:7, and we pray for the peace and the prosperity of our city, believing the peace and the welfare of the city will be manifested in the peace and welfare of the people. All throughout scripture, your great love for people and places is displayed. So we ask for you to show your love during this time. We pray Denver will continue to be, as described by its own name, a valley of green pastures for the people. We pray and we thank you. In your mighty name we pray. Amen.
So the prayers are going on. The cops are making plans to arrest people if they make outbursts or noise.
Pastor Rodriguez, thank you for sharing those inspiring words. I'd now like to welcome Bishop Jerry Demmer from the Absolute Word Church to share an invocation.
Let us pray. Father, we thank you as we come celebrating, first of all, this great Mile High City. And because we're already a Mile High City, we thank you for our election.
So they're threatening arrest for outbursts. They're threatening arrest for verbal outbursts. I already got the commanders. I was watching them on this camera. For those of you guys who just missed it, there's 38 of you still in here.
Fucking fascist fuckers.
For verbal outbursts.
I mean, they're doing this everywhere. They're
That's right. That's right. They were trying to get. They're going to try to arrest us for verbal outbursts. Right?
They got mountain hats on.
Who's got the keys to your vehicle?
I do.
Can I hold them? I caught video of threats for arrests for verbal outbursts.
For
what? Verbal outbursts.
What's that?
So that means that if you're loud and you disrupt, they might arrest you.
Oh, good.
I caught them while conspiring while I was close by.
You know how this is.
So by the way, for those of you guys who need to know, this is what food for the homeless looks like, right? The housed and the unhoused eat as amazingly as possible. Miss Katie, how you doing?
Acknowledge the cooks.
Acknowledge the cooks. That's right. Shark, you're all amazing. Any other cooks back here, we're going to thank you and be amazing to you.
I just want a cookie or something.
Please, please, have more than a cookie.
I've already ate this morning.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. And thank you, cooks. If there's any cooks here, thank you. Well, thank you, servers. We appreciate you. Hey.
Car.
That's good. Was somebody just driving you around? Is that how it works now? Slowly, though, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Because Therese gets car sick.
Well, and because we don't want you to wreck your car again.
You got a car, Laura? I got a car. What's that car? 2011 Subaru Outback. I got a 2003.
Hey, Steve, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
Taking their votes today, Councilwoman Amanda P. Sandoval, representing District 1.
Yeah!
Councilman Kevin Flynn, representing District 2. Councilwoman Jamie Torres, representing District 3. And Councilwoman Kendra Black, representing District 4.
Nah.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me.
This is your police line, just so you know.
I'm fine with it. I won't say
Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution and the laws of the United States and the state of Colorado and the charter and ordinances of the city and county of Denver, and I will faithfully perform the duties of office of city council for the city and county of Denver, to which I've been appointed, and I'm about to enter. Congratulations.
Next up, to take the oath, Councilwoman Amanda Sawyer, representing District 5. Councilman Paul Cashman, representing District 6. And me.
All right, raise your right hand. Repeat after me. Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution, the laws of the United States, and the state of Colorado, and the charter and ordinances of the city and county of Denver, and I will faithfully perform the duties of the office of city council of the city and county of Denver, to which I've been appointed, and I'm about to enter. Congratulations.
All right, next up, Councilman Christopher J. Herndon, representing District 8.
Nice.
Councilwoman Candy Lee Cedabaka.
Yeah!
Raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I, Stacey Gilmore, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution and the laws of the United States and the state of Colorado and the charter and ordinances of the city and county of Denver, and I will faithfully perform the duties of the office of city council of the city and county of Denver, to which I've been appointed, and I'm about to enter. Congratulations.
Candy! 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 Candy!
Next up, to take the oath, Councilwoman
Oh, sorry.
and Councilwoman Debbie Ortega Atlar.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I,
Deborah Ortega. I, Robin Beach.
I, Chris Hines.
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution
That I will support the Constitution
and the laws of the United States
and the laws of the United States
and the state of Colorado
and the state of Colorado
and the charter and ordinances
and the charter and ordinances
of the city and county of Denver,
of the city and county of Denver,
and I will faithfully perform
and I will faithfully perform
the duties
the duties
office
of
of city council
the city council
of the city and county of Denver,
of the city and county of Denver,
to which I've been appointed,
to which I've been appointed,
and I'm about to enter.
and I'm about to enter.
Congratulations.
Yeah, Chris!
All right, City Council, I believe we have a quorum. Give it up for your Denver City Council. Take the oath. Our auditor, Timothy M. O'Brien. And he will be joined today by his wife, Mary Frances Kelly. Will you please come forward?
There's some more beautiful people. Hi, Dana. Good to see you, sweetie. Isn't today an awesome day? Hey, by the way, I might need to get some help because a Denver resident has to file complaints for false statements on a elections report.
Do solemnly
Will do.
swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
and the laws of the United States
and the laws of the United States
and the state of Colorado
and the state of Colorado
and the charter and ordinances
and the charter and ordinances
of the city and county of Denver,
of the city and county of Denver,
and I will faithfully perform
and I will faithfully perform
the duties
the duties
of city auditor
of city auditor
of the city and county of
of
Denver,
the city and county of Denver,
to which I've been appointed
to which I've been appointed
and I'm about to enter.
and am about to enter.
Congratulations.
Next up to take the oath, you may recognize him from previous episodes of Channel 8's Denver City Council, but now he's the clerk and recorder for the city. Give it up for Bossy Lopez! And he is joined today by his daughter, Nayeli Lopez.
Raise your right
¡Sí
hand.
se puede!
¡Sí se puede!
Órale!
Do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
and the laws of the United States
and the laws of the United States
and the state of Colorado and the charter and ordinances
and the charter and ordinances
of the city and county of Denver,
of the city and county of Denver,
and I will faithfully perform
and I will faithfully perform
the duties
the duties
of office
of office
of clerk and recorder
of clerk and recorder
of the city and county of
of
Denver,
the city and county of Denver,
to which I've been appointed
to which I have been appointed
and I'm about to enter.
and I'm about to enter.
Congratulations.
¡Sí se puede!
And now being sworn in for his third term, give it up for Mayor Michael B. Hancock.
Sexual predator! Sexual predator! Hates the poor people of Denver! Boo! Boo! Michael Hancock is a tyrant! He's a sexual predator! He should not be in office!
And I will faithfully perform the duties of office of mayor of the city and county of Denver.
Stop criminalizing the homeless man! Hancock is a sexual predator!
Ladies and gentlemen, the officials that you chose through the elections have been sworn in. Give it up. As we now officially embark on this new
Oh shit, they're arresting her.
in our great city, it is my honor
No
to
fucking way.
the mayor's inaugural address. Ladies and gentlemen,
Are they arresting her?
our mayor, Michael B. Hancock.
I said something. I knew they were gonna arrest her. Fuck the police! You can get your hands off of her. You don't have to touch her, Chavez.
Fucking
Fucking hand away from her.
Yeah, what are you doing? You don't need to touch her.
Fucking hand away from her. Get back away.
I told you, I fear them. This man scares. I'm scared for my life. I am scared for my life.
Free speech. Free speech does not have to be respected.
I said boo. I said boo. I did not say any curse words. I said boo. I said boo at my public event in my city. That is my free speech right. I said the word boo.
First Amendment right to freedom of speech.
Yeah, we're worried about your safety. That's right, Carol.
Can you just scoot over that way so there's enough room for him to turn around? What's your bad number? Fuck you, my street's closed. You get back. You get the fuck back.
Fucked up and stuff. Shit is fucked up and stuff. Fucked up and stuff. That's right, folks. Karen Snow arrested for free speech. Because we said, boo! Fuck Hancock! He's a sexual predator! Boo! Boo!
Can you please not get so close to us?
That's a child. That's a child asking you to move away from
You're the one
her.
who moved over to her, dude. Fuck is your problem?
Lots of cameras saw you moving closer to her.
And you guys are kind of like surrounding us.
From those early beginnings, a city grew. A city that aspired to one day.
Fuck Hancock!
A city that built its own railroads so that progress would not pass it by. A city that welcomed new immigrants, new communities.
You swore an oath to the Constitution. My free speech in a foreign fun on a public sidewalk is protected.
And through every change in our national consciousness. Today, we inaugurate a new city government by and for the people of this great city. And we affirm the trust that the people have placed in us to lead selflessly.
We don't trust you!
Stability and honor.
You have no honor!
Only responsibility. A responsibility we accept with gratitude, with love and support of our families and with the confidence of the people. We are called to make a city for those here today and
No, we don't answer questions.
yet to come. Without question, these are challenging times. Our national discourse, once filled with hope and optimism, has been replaced with cynicism, hate, and anger, and stoked the ugly politics of division.
288 dead!
We are steadfast in the conviction that our city's strength comes from a fierce sense of unity, equity, and inclusion. Ambition must never and will never be used as a tool to divide us. We may energetic and visionary leadership.
It's offensive.
We will advance
on my day off.
and the will of the people to solidify Denver as the most equitable, modern, and progressive 21st century in the world. We came to make a city where our success today means fortifying an economy for tomorrow. An economy based on equity, opportunity, and social benefit for every resident, every worker, and every family. We know that our city, to remain strong, our legacy must be an economy that works for everyone, where everyone has access to a home, a job, and a future.
Homes not handcuffs!
Equity and opportunity must be a guarantee. A good day's work, no matter the job, should be rewarded with a livable wage. The ability to train for a good paying career in the industries and fields that will define the future should be open to anyone who seeks it. Affordable childcare, affordable before and after school programs.
By the way, Karen Sadaro's in jail.
Healthcare should not be the privilege of a few, but open to every family in our city.
know, a child's zip code should not predetermine their future. It should only determine that their college acceptance letter makes it to their address. Our public investments should be to drive public good. Our projects will be rooted in our equity platform, and we will continue to create local. We will support our local businesses.
Oh, that's Karen's.
Women and minority-owned businesses. Our families and communities will have access to the tools that will help them achieve economic mobility and build generational wealth. And our neighborhood will be the beneficiaries of these investments. An affordable home is the social foundation that any family's economic security is built on. Protecting and improving the affordability of our homes is the guiding principle that informs and shapes all our work and our policies. The American dream should be a dream for all. And when the market refocuses or refuses to respond, we must step in to ensure that it becomes an attainable reality for all of Denverites. And we will not rest. We will not rest until those who are experiencing homelessness can themselves rest with a roof over their heads. We will go beyond an emergency response and pursue rapid housing, ensuring our residents are healthy, housed, and connected.
Repeal the urban camping ban!
One of compassion and dignity for our most vulnerable residents. A supportive care system that addresses individual needs and experiences, and where all roads lead to housing first, achieved through every resource brought to bear. You know, we came to make a city that champions progress and progressive ideas. Ideas, because those are the ideas that champion people, equity, and social justice.
Repeal the urban camping ban!
And correct now the decades of intentional bias in our criminal justice system that trapped generations of families in a relentless cycle of oppression and poverty. We believe action must be taken at every level to address the decades of devastation the war on drugs and bias-driven incarceration has inflicted on our communities of color and the insurmountable barriers they have left in their wake. It is not only an economic and social imperative, it is simply the right thing to do. And with that same resolve, we will pull back the curtain on the stigma of mental health. There is not a single family under my voice right now that is untouched by the effects of this national crisis, including my very own. We can no longer allow our neighbors, our friends, our colleagues, or our family members to suffer in silence. We can shatter that stigma
No, just kill them in the streets,
response
folks.
that fortifies our collective efforts and meets the struggling residents where they are. Through our new approaches, and thanks to the people's vote, now more than ever, we have the means to help them, and we will. We will do what is necessary to protect the hard-fought and hard-won civil and equal rights of all residents and remain the welcoming city that we believe in our hearts that we are. As a part of that, listen to this. We will never allow the voting rights of Americans to be stripped away here or anywhere.
Voting rights.
We will never tolerate the erosion of health care for women here or anywhere.
But you let them get raped on the streets!
We will never stand for discrimination against our LGBTQ plus neighbors simply for living who they are here or anywhere. And while we're at it, we must understand that there is a looming challenge that affects the equity of every one of our residents and neighborhoods.
Public bathrooms!
Hear this. We believe in facts and science.
Drinking water for all!
Are real. And they are happening right now. In fact, many of us believe that climate change is the greatest threat
Services,
to
not
our
sweeps.
security as a nation.
Services,
This is the time to lead, and our responses must rise to the occasion of this challenge. Reducing our carbon footprint, powering our city with 100% renewable electricity, and safeguarding our most vulnerable communities from the health impacts of climate change. Now is the time for us to lead. We came to make a city where each neighborhood can become complete, with libraries and parks, with good schools, with plenty of mobility options, and no shortage of affordable housing. We hold true that growth should be directed where it makes sense, while empowering our neighborhoods to have a greater say in what affects the character and design of their community. And at the heart of our community are our parks. Why else would so many of our neighborhoods be named after them? If we are truly a city within a park, we must ensure that every resident, from our youngest to our oldest, lives within a 10-minute walk of a park.
With a bathroom and a water fountain!
Our investments reflect the values of our city and our neighborhoods, and that our natural places, our rivers and creeks and open spaces are restored, protected, and preserved. We also believe our mobility system should provide multiple ways to get around town for all people. That connects neighborhoods, provides access and no barriers, and creates unique places. Our streets must change to make way for more transit riders, bike riders, and pedestrians. And we must continue. We must continue to strive for greater safety, with more measures implemented to reduce speeds and reduce conflicts between modes, so fewer and fewer people, until we reach zero, are losing their lives on our streets.
Yeah! Like the 288 dead last year from homelessness!
Growth must not only be smart, but it also must be growth with equity and growth with justice. Our history is one of our most valuable assets, and it's irreplaceable. There is no equity if development does not embrace an asset and provide a community benefit. There is no justice if histories and cultures and families are lost. We must channel our successes and our resources to fortify our communities and stem displacement. Our focus must be on the people who make this city what it is, and their contributions, on their successes, and on their unbridled possibilities.
Good for you, Chief. I really appreciate
in the
that.
footsteps of
You
our
know,
program,
by the way, I had a story when I was on the Jamie Gellis team. I heard about some really honorable work you did to make sure that homeless had food, and you stayed up all night to make it happen. And I wanted to tell you how awesome it was that I got to hear that.
By our actions and by our common purpose. The oaths we swore
Well, I appreciate
to carry
that.
on this responsibility.
Now we got to figure out why, where we stand on this legal thing about videotaping in public buildings, like your police department.
In buildings built or dollars spent.
right?
Well, we're gonna get there. Right, but when we take a step away and we have to take 5 steps to take it away or get it back.
In our capacity to dream
Okay, we will.
and in our ability to achieve. We are a city born, stilled, and risen in purple mountain majesty. And because of that, it's easier for us to see new horizons and new possibilities.
So those of you just joining, Karen Sadar has been arrested for heckling and booing. Anna Sophia and children were moved out of the property. I walked back in.
So today, let us rise together to celebrate.
They're just waiting to jump on us.
Face down
The mayoral candidate's here, and I'm talking with the chief, and we're under the camera of all the news
Whether you
crews.
stand here,
So these guys,
ready to move forward, or you have a grievance to bear, we are one Denver. You matter, and you're worthy. We will never dismiss you. I stand ready to be the mayor of all of Denver. listen, to learn, but to always protect the very value that we are one Denver and not to be divided by hatred, by ignorance, distrust, and bigotry. Denver, rise up today. This is our moment. Not to be dismissed, we dismiss no one. Not to be not heard, we hear everyone. Not to listen, our ears to the ground. May God bless you. May God bless the great city and county of Denver. And may God bless the United States of America.
So, Chief, are we going to have to bail Karen out? Or do you think that her heckling is probably just something that she could be taken away for and maybe just let go on today? Because I understand she's in handcuffs, and quite possibly, you know, that determination needs to be made today. I don't think her heckling was a violation of any criminal behavior.
Temporal Manual to share this morning's first benediction.
Oh yeah, we watched them haul her off in a squad car. Yeah. See these guys? That's why they're here.
Who lived on the edge of a wood, and every day she would disappear into the forest. And her parents were so nervous.
Sitting on the edge.
Where was she going? And one day they finally asked her, "What do you do?" And she said, "Well, I go into the woods to find God." And her parents, relieved, said, "That's so sweet, but don't you know God is the same everywhere?" And she said, "Well, sure, but I'm not." And so on this day, we pray to the God of all people and all generations. May our leaders and advisors work in positions and offices and buildings where God is present, where spirituality and meaning are easy to find in the work that must be done. May the injustice and suffering that each of you witness bring you closer to a partnership with God, where you are called to stand up for every person. The work that you will do is God's work. It is not easy, and it is often thankless. May you be blessed with purpose and self-awareness and with the vision to see the powerful beauty of our great city at the base of these majestic mountains, and to see our city's potential to be a beacon of peace, tolerance, and partnership. God, we know that you are everywhere, and so we ask for this to be a city,
You know, we
and
just
for
got
us
married to
to
Karen
be a
Sidaro.
people, and for these to be our leaders that are worthy of finding you.
She did get arrested. Watch them put her in the car. I think Chavez has some answering to do on that. But that's why we. Well, that's why they just married us. Because if they hauled her off for doing the same thing you were doing, they either have to arrest us or let her go.
To offer our closing benediction.
Hey Dave.
Otherwise, it's selective persecution.
Good to see you, friend.
Damn, Kaylee.
So she's popular.
On behalf of the Vietnamese American community, we congratulate Mayor Hancock. I have one sentence in Vietnamese. Chúc mừng thị trưởng Michael Hancock và toàn thể hội đồng.
I have cameras running in multiple angles so I can see what's going on.
Congratulations.
I'm getting
Let us
some of
pray.
my cameras fixed up. My old broken phones, we're getting them.
O God of all creation,
So we can just mount them so we have like
who has
multiple
arranged all
angles
things
all the time.
Did you see the
accordingly with wonderful design. Graciously
So see how
receive
that
our
phone
prayers.
works if you're in a good live stream area.
Pour out
Like
to you
YouTube
for our
live
city
streaming,
and
you
county of
can have
Denver.
static issues. So
That through the
having static
wisdom of our
recorders plus live
government
streaming is very important.
and all to the integrity of its citizens of this majestic Colorado. We live in peace and prosperity.
You guys should start
We
YouTube.
pray
I'm live
especially
now.
for our mayor,
When we
Michael
post videos and stuff,
Hancock.
get more widespread stuff.
I'm live on
City
YouTube now.
councils,
You have to have
women and
1,000 subscribers
and all of the
to be
newly
live.
elected officials who stand
I've
upon
got
at
3
this
live streamers
ceremony.
out there right now going.
And for all of our state leaders,
There were 7 of us
may they
running
always
static
seek
and
the
live
ways of
cameras for the whole
righteousness,
event.
justice,
Yeah, we're live.
and mercy for all.
One channel's got like 15,000
Strengthen them
followers.
for today's challenges. On every thought, on every word, on every action they take. May they always act in
actually know
peace
the,
and happiness for all.
The event planner from Meyer.
And finally,
I'm friends with
we pray
her
to you
daughter.
to guide and protect those that serve and protect us.
I've been trying to
the men and women of law enforcement, the leaders and the officers of the Denver Police Department. And may Almighty God bless you, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you, Father Dag, for sending us off with those uplifting words. I would like to thank each and every one of you for coming out this morning. Let's take a moment to recognize the incredible facility staff of the City and County of Denver, Denver Channel 8, and all of the people who worked so hard to make this morning possible. Let's give it up for all of them.
You beautiful adapters, we love you.
Freshmen, we have cookies and lemonade across the Civic Center Park. You're all invited following the program here, and also you're invited tonight to the Denver Botanic Gardens for a free celebration concert, free food and drinks tonight at the Botanic Gardens. Finally, if you guys please remain seated.
Everybody's going to Botanic Gardens tonight, huh?
That concludes our program. So give it up. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is some fun shit.
Fuck police! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace!
Ma'am, your recycling bin is right here. Make sure they're empty and no water in there.
Thank you.
That's right.
You can't say that housing people is a priority when you're criminalizing or experiencing homelessness.
Yep, that's the recycling bin. Purple for recycle. Single stream in Denver. Yeah, well, I suppose if I started thinking about what I wanted to do and that was not be single, it might have to be attractive. I do what I can. So Karen got arrested.
Yeah, got it on video.
We asked the chief about that. He didn't have a comment yet.
They must not know about First Amendment rights. I guess they don't read the Constitution.
Yeah.
No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice!
I campaigned next to him, I debated next to him, and he has no problem.
No.
Without blinking.
People got to recognize that there's a law. There's actually an active case at the debate that you weren't allowed in. Eric Brandt got assaulted by one of his goons, right? There's an actual felony case going on because his private security assaulted somebody at a debate.
The Alliance Center, yeah?
Huh?
The Alliance Center.
Yeah, that's still an active case, right? And so they just arrested Karen Sidaro. They just which paper are you with?
Denver.
So they just arrested Karen Sidaro for heckling and booing the mayor.
Was that the woman who was...
Yes. So they arrested her. They halted, and she got assaulted that night too. But here's the deal.
What was her name, Karen? What?
Her name is Karynn. Sidaro, S-C-A, yes, thank you, C-A-R-Y-N. Sidaro, S-O-D-A-R-O. And, yeah.
Huh? I didn't recognize you.
Yeah, well, you know. So Karen was arrested for heckling the mayor. Kaylin got to stay and heckle the mayor the whole time. Karen Sidor was arrested, right?
Screaming.
But she was heckling the mayor. They arrested her. They didn't lay hands on.
It was just as loud, if not louder.
Did you see if it was police?
Yes, it was. It was Chavez.
Okay.
He walked up and laid hands on her. Didn't even tell her to stop. This guy right there. That guy right there. District 6. Absolutely. And we didn't even show up to do all the tomfoolery today. I didn't even come up to for all the tomfoolery. So yeah, we're still live, folks.
Hi, thank you. Oh yes, I'm really sweaty. Sorry.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Good job. Good job. Now we're gonna start talking ADA stuff.
Yeah. How's it going?
How you doing, hon? Good to see you.
Perfect. I thought it was. Good morning.
What a day. You can't take us anywhere, huh? And I was quiet, mostly. I know. Congratulations, Debbie. Hey, how are we doing? Yeah, some of these beautiful faces.
We're trying to get jobs to our community. The national program is needs to get a couple of weeks ago. Okay, because your guys' data just came out.
Yes. Candy shirts are a very hot ticket item. Matter of fact, I gave mine up because they were so hot ticket and I never got another one.
Michael, how are you? Thank you. Hey, man.
Fantastic. I know, man. How are you? Very good, man. The kids are coming strong. I think next year.
Miss Cal Laurent. How you doing, Mom? Ken, how you doing, dude? Good to see you.
Said I'm standing on.
Michael! This is an exit only, sir.
What's going on,
It's an
dude?
exit only, please. We gotta have the waitress come through here.
Okay, that's all right.
Councilwoman.
Thank you.
Councilwoman. Good to see you. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
I was like, I can't protest my own thing.
No, you can't. You can't. Good job, though.
Can see right outside, sir.
Oh, sure. Great. Thanks. I'll do that now. What's going on, John? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. What a day.
Good job.
What a day.
Good job. I heard you.
I wasn't the only one out there. The thing is, it's good selective persecution because one got arrested and the others didn't. Yes. Yes. One got arrested. Yeah, one got arrested. The rest did not.
Way louder.
Oh, is that what it was?
Way more
What did she say? What did she say?
A lot of derogatory, some of the things I think she said were true.
Was like what? Like fuck the police? police?
I don't know, sir.
Oh, you don't know? Because that's protected free speech.
Okay.
And unless I'm talking about intercourse,
Thank you for being here.
fuck is a clearly acceptable word.
Awesome. Sort of recycling stuff.
Yeah.
So, is there
Yeah. I'm gonna slide this way. Excuse me.
This is exit only.
Hey, man. Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, keeping busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to make it through, but
You know, it's hot. It's hot. David.
might be
You think we had some fun today? Yeah. By all means, we'll let you go. We'll let you go through.
Right.
Ah, it is.
I was really surprised y'all were more in unison.
Huh?
Surprised folks were more in unison.
We were or weren't?
We're not. I was expecting like a
No. You know what? That's funny, but there was no planning in this. I was out of state for the last 13 days.
I mean, I still
So-
love y'all.
No.
We're trying to throw up this, and we're like, where's the champ? We were expecting to stop the sweeps or something.
Oh yeah, no, that didn't happen, did it?
Tell me, if we recovered our voices, November.
That's okay.
Notice that I'm saying would you like us to? Yes, please do. Good morning.
Hi, I'm Brian. Allison, pleasure to meet you. Oh, good. We need to stop fracking out there quickly.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we do, and we're going to have to do a lot of work to overturn.
Come on now. Yes. That's right. So, media might be interested to know that one was arrested for free speech protest today, yes, and the others were not. People sitting behind the chief of police and with one of the commanders behind them sat here and heckled the mayor the whole time and didn't get touched, taken away, hauled off in handcuffs, but one did. So selective prosecution of protesters and activists at the event today.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, they got a little jumpy because.
Talk to you soon, Chief.
Okay, Brian. Thanks.
But I love how dudes to my right, and like we all at once were like.
We all happy, really excited to see a little commotion going on today.
Yeah, I would love more.
Well, you know, Eric was inside in court, so that probably slowed it up a little. And I was just, I'm just a video today. I'm just a journalist. I'm not.
How you been doing?
Not a real one.
Good.
Yeah.
You been tell Angie you said hello?
Well, I'm sure we can.
I saw her yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. What I'm wondering is how you're in here snoozing and doozing with reserve seating.
We gotta make a parents take a quick picture for Angie.
Oh yeah, this is great. Should we get the insufferable Elizabeth Epps in there?
Perfect.
It's great. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. It's good to see you. I've been gone. I was out of state for 12 days, and I just got back last night, basically, and then here we are today, and I gotta go get video. We're setting up some lawsuits.
Yeah, lawsuits.
Yeah.
I love a good lawsuit.
Well, I can't find an ADA coordinator anywhere in the city of Denver. Yeah, so I go to other cities, and where they have all the things posted, like with the work laws and everything, there's an ADA coordinator posted. So if you have difficulties, you can find him. Nowhere in the city can we find that. Yeah.
I met him in my local coffee shop.
Enjoy. You too. Make sure you send that to her, huh? That is the beautiful Candy Sinabaka, Council District 9. Oh, hey, Candy. So there's just people everywhere. The Copsicle. Wait. I gotta know what this is. I gotta know what the Copsicle Cruiser is. Yeah, what is this?
It's our Copsicle Cruiser.
Okay.
Yeah, we give out ice cream this summer.
Well, yeah, I guess if it's a taxpayer-supported program, let's have some ice cream. It's all donated. Why not? Let's have Alpine Bakes. Save me. Let's see how the Copsicle is. Oh my gosh, they got fudge bars. I would love a fudge bar.
Would you like one?
Yeah, thank you. So that is actual and factual. The Copsicle Cruiser. Holy shit. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That is the Copsicle Cruiser.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna take
Did y'all get your Copsicles? Yeah, they're Copsicles. They're not popsicles. They're Copsicles.
Yeah,
They put cops on ice and freeze them. It's all right. You're allowed to smile. It was a joke.
I just saw it like reflected.
I saw you had lemonade.
Like, oh wait.
I thought I would have some. Okay, so that's the lemonade bucket. Right there, guys. Can you see it? Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Sorry about that, guys. Drop the phone. I guess I got enough for now. Oh, I almost forgot my Copsicle.
Uh-oh. No, I can't leave that.
You can't leave the Copsicle behind. Hello. Okay, guys. So we're gonna clean up for a minute and try to find our Fred. Virgil. That's Frank Sturgill. Did you get yourself a Copsicle?
No.
Yeah, they have Copsicles. They're popsicles.
I saw that, but they can't. I don't know if they can stoop any lower to try to sell themselves as decent human beings.
Well, I thought the Copsicle was funny.
Yeah.
Whoa! Fumble. Sorry about that. It happens with shit in your hands. Sorry, man. So, is that the revenge for the cops putting everyone else in the cooler? The cops get put on ice. Yeah, that's funny. No, I really don't know. Hey, I'm glad to find you, though. I'm going to get some more lemonade.
Okay.
And then I would like to let you know that Sadara was arrested.
I heard about that. I heard that she was arrested. I don't know if she actually broke a law or not. She usually does it. Yeah.
I was posted.
Here we are, live at the event. Sorry, okay, so now I'm back live. We got to figure out what we're going to do about Karen. I got to see what his status is. I want to say goodbye to this young lady over here. Oh, that's not who I thought it was. Okay. I still think it's Caitlin. I am going to go say hi. What are you up to today?
I'm going to go talk with Candy, and then I'm going to go to the library for a little bit and finish up our writ of mandamus to file with the Supreme Court. And then I'm going to head to Stout Street Clinic.
Okay, so you got things going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to sit down, like, sketch, spend a couple hours. I'll be glad to use a library or office
my
here.
transportation is terribly limited. I only get bus tickets on Thursday, and I only get 2 of those, so that's it. Otherwise, I'm stuck to where, Bellevue and Watts area.
Bellevue and Wadsworth?
Yeah.
Where that is, but I'll figure it out. I don't have any bus passes on me right now. I'd give you one. But we'll figure it out.
Okay.
All right? Do you have a phone number for me? Do you have a phone? Email. I guess that's how we'll do it. But I'm trying to get onto this stuff in the next 2 weeks. Like, I want to hit it hard. I got a job interview tomorrow, and then we're going to go from there.
Okay.
All right. We'll see you soon.
Yep.
De los conciertos sexa de
It's Caitlin and her beautiful friend. What, you're not even going to say hi? I know, I shaved. Nobody recognizes me.
I wasn't looking your way.
Hello.
Do you know Kelly?
I have not.
Consulting this stage here.
he works on our food. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah, plastic pollution and environmental mitigation is my main bag, but
Nice.
campaigns, events, all kinds of stuff. Fucking up the inauguration was not my plan this morning when I woke up.
Good job.
But thank you.
Well, no, I think I could jump. Were you part of it?
Yeah, we were part of that crew. I got it on video. I was silent.
I know.
I was silent.
Because what do operatives do? Stay silent.
I watched, I recorded. So, yes. Anyway.
He's like, what do you mean? I was like, that's part of your contract.
What?
Remember when I'd be like, you can't say that? And he'd be like, why? I was like, that's part of your contract.
It's not kind of part of my contract. I didn't sign a contract.
I'm happy to meet with you.
Matter of fact, that's why I'm still fighting for my pay from Jamie's crew.
Did you get a hold of Sheila or I talked to her later?
I talked to both of them.
Or she worked with Sheila.
Oh, you worked with Sheila.
I did, and she did fight together.
So they have been given 72-hour notice before I file a notice of fraudulent filings with the city of Denver. Yes, because I'm not going to play games.
I'm not surprised. We had to fight. I didn't get my until like 6 months
I worked my 100 hours that I agreed to, and then it was, like for Jamie, it was like I had 21 days. I worked my 100 hours in like 12 days, and I was like, you want me to keep working? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, well, my contract is fine. Like we'll figure it out, and I'm still waiting that. So, yeah. Because nobody comes in and does like 180 hours for 3 weeks for free, right? So, yeah. Anyway, it was a pleasure to meet you. Oh, I will. Don't worry. Otherwise, it's going to be all over the news.
Well, I understand because Sheila, we had to fight for Sheila to the mail to get W-2s. Yeah.
It's good.
I get my face every day. I know she operates.
Nope. Have a great day. Thanks. We'll see you. We'll see you, Galen. David, as always. So listen, what's going on? Are we supposed to be mobile soon for this raids?
I'm not sure. I'm not.
Okay, cool. I just got back, so I went on a...
You follow about ice. They actually Cirque is good about putting shit out about where ice is at right now.
I'm gonna call Cirque and make sure I'm on their to-do list, but I gotta go get my bike fixed, so I gotta run around.
I'll get fixed up in the air.
No, they were sitting right behind us, waiting for me. If Keelan hadn't been sitting there, and I had, huh?
That's the reason you didn't get arrested.
That's exactly why Karen's gonna get out of it scot-free.
She has to.
Selective.
Yeah, let me know. I watched all of it. I have photos.
All right, we might have to subpoena you as a witness.
Yeah, watch Law and Order, so. See you, brother.
We'll see you, Dave.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I wasn't watching. All right, so where's
oh shit,
Derek Brancho? What's going on? Thank you.
He is right over here.
Go, Justin! Go, Phoenix! Oh, okay, now I know what you're talking about.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen. All 3 live streams.
Did you get the very first of when they were roasting her?
Yeah, I'm just getting. Sorry, I was getting an eyeful.
Do you have the incident that caused her arrest?
Huh?
You are such a dirtball.
Well, so is NorCal Public Watch, so I have to keep him happy.
Oh my God! I think the viewers saw that.
I'm not afraid. My dinosaur name is Lick a Lot of Puss.
I was descended from the Megasaurasses. Oh hey, how's it going?
Great color. Yeah, look, she's got my color
What,
on,
Jana?
guys.
How you doing? Good to see you.
What's up?
They want to know who you are.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
Who-
I'm with,
no,
the
Karen's in
Alliance
jail.
Denver Homeless Out Loud. What else? A lot of stuff.
I believe last time I saw you, you were doing laundry.
Occupy. Yeah, I used to do laundry for bad. Now
Oh,
I
you're
run
not
a
doing
Denver
that?
Day Works crew.
Okay, so when I say laundry, I mean like they built these vans
Blouse
that
should
go
be
up
around here. I don't know where
laundry.
the fuck he's at, but I got Karen's phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I get a hug?
Absolutely. I love you.
Thanks, love. Indeed.
Aww.
All
right.
Good to see you.
Hey, I got something Brian can't get. Haha.
Whatever. Brian can get tugs.
Gross.
I get more than hugs.
Oh, turn away. Don't look. Is it safe? Is it safe? Get a room. Well,
But it's more
actually,
fun in
I
public.
should be more thoughtful to our homeless friends because they can't get rooms. So at least get a tree
Right?
or bush, will you?
I got a tree.
So what are they charging her with? Were
I
you
don't
live
know.
streaming?
Yeah.
You have it?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, go back.
You have when they
Brian's, how
very
long
first
ago?
got her?
Oh, I don't know, an hour or so.
Let's go back and capture that just to make sure they don't take it away. Let's get that captured on Brian Lomas, Cut the Plastic channel.
Yeah, I was sitting right there. I was sitting right there. So like when Chavez walks up,
It was Chavez?
Yeah, the thin one.
Lieutenant Chavez?
Yes.
Okay, fuck Lieutenant Chavez. Right through Guzman's ass and into his mouth.
This is at like 10:25 a.m.
Yes.
You need it.
So NorCal said thanks and can I do it again? There you go.
It's not even low cut. I mean.
So what did she actually do that caused them to arrest her?
She was walking back and forth, heckling the Hancock and booing while everybody was booing.
In an area where there were other people?
Yeah.
Were other people heckling and booing?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Well,
and
kind of.
Caitlin
So
No, definitely.
we could go to the space right now.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
You tell me where I'm
Huh?
Can you tell me where I'm parked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be back eventually.
That way to
Diane,
12th
Diane's
Street.
table.
12th.
I love,
Love you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
What are you guys doing after this?
I have court in Adams County at 1:30.
And I gotta go upstairs and get the videos.
You want me to take you?
Oh, you better go to your meter now.
You want me to take you to Adams County?
I'm more interested in how I'm going to get back.
Actually,
Actually, Otto might take me because he has the cops mobile in the truck.
Yeah, so what? You want to ride it around?
I haven't taken the cops mobiles at Brighton yet.
To Brighton.
It's just nothing though.
The courthouse is not. You know that's like one of the only
Good to see
courthouses
you.
I've never
Good to see you
taught.
Did you go somewhere?
Yeah, I was out of state for a week, 2 weeks.
Shut
Why
up.
have they never given
Yes.
me any reason to chocolate? They've always been appropriate with me there.
Did you see all the chalk that we did out there?
No, let's go see.
Yeah, come on, let's go walk.
I walked up on it. I was like, wow.
Happy Fuck the Cops Day.
Yes, you too.
Thanks.
Has anybody got an extra cigarette back there?
Sorry, I quit. They detained Anna and let her go. Yeah, they did let her go.
Yeah, I saw them putting hands on her.
Yeah, I was there.
Hi, Therese.
Thank you for coming.
So let's get Eric's view on this.
Time on the gun range and not enough time on the law library.
Too much time on his
So
ass.
did you see this?
Not in a car.
How
There's a lot
the-
of talk here.
Yeah, well, I don't know where that chalk. Well, pick it up.
Mobile go.
I don't know, where's the fuck's cops mobile?
All right, I'm out of here.
Are you just gonna go feed the meter and come back? Where are you going?
Probably thrifting. I don't know how I missed you coming between here and
Well, here's the deal.
I don't know how I missed you from here to the courthouse that we did.
Okay. Do you want to go to Goodwill Outlet World?
What, you want to go there?
No, here's the deal. I need to go get video from inside and then I'm good to go for the day. But Eric wants to walk through this and then he's going to court. So I can go home. I'm done. I can go do whatever. But I don't know if we got the video. So I was wondering if you just want to go put $1 on the meter and come back.
Well, if you just go straight in there, it's going to be the same amount of time for me to come back. Right?
But I got to take Eric up and walk through the story. So.
Oh, there's Chavez. Fuck you, Chavez.
Hey, come here.
What's that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, keep thinking that you're smart.
You don't want to flip me out now because they're filming me now. What? Huh?
So this is...
Come on. You're good? You're good? You're good?
Yeah, Chavez, you think you're clever, but you're not, right?
I'm throwing it on you. I'm in replacement.
How's that ankle monitor working out? Looks good.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it. Looks good.
Yeah, you want to know what I got it for?
Being in the Navy?
Child Protective Services does the needs of the greedy for 50 years, so get your fucking facts straight before you get stupid. You fucking...
Ping alert! Ping alert! Fuck static!
You like it too? You think that you're clever, right? You're an ass. You're a complete fuckbot.
No.
So where's Karen Sidaro?
Being all smart.
Where is Karen Sidaro?
Biased.
Keep sucking that.
And you're mad because your little fat butt buddy lost his cool with me.
Get me all hot and bothered.
And told the world that he hates Eric Brandt, right? That's why you're mad. You're mad because your other little butt buddy Guzman
Stick it back in your mouth.
got it in the ass too because he was stupid with us. And you're next. Bad boy, bad boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when the fuck the cops guy comes for you?
Yeah!
Coming for you.
Fuck the police!
You are funny. You guys have fun.
Fuck the police!
Fuck you
guys. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
fuck the police!
Hey.
Light a blue flag! Go lick that boot! Eyeball!
Yeah.
Get your he said that we need to get a life. I had presumed perhaps an error that I was already living.
So I still...
A second opinion.
Earlier he told the kids.
Jeff has my number. So get a hold of okay?
Yeah, they're not more important. They're just more funded.
I still want to know where Karen Sidaro is.
Hey, Pig, you're getting me all hot and bothered with that stick in your mouth. Why don't you suck on it harder, you fucking...
Can I really?
Oh my God, that Joe.
Thank you.
So you guys have no sense of like headspace. Karen Sidaro, that's the asshole who arrested Karen Sidaro. You didn't get one word out about it. Where's Karen?
Give us a word.
Where is Karen?
She's at the detention center.
Why has she been arrested when Kaylin Rose wasn't arrested for doing the same damn thing?
Thank you, Chavez, for our selective prosecution. We love Chavez on a stick.
Are you coming? I've got things to do.
Is that your cable? You dropped that? Is that yours?
What?
Is that what he's holding?
Will you come right here?
Yeah, I think that's yours.
It is.
Yeah, it just
Came off my water bottle. Thank you.
S-O-T-A-R-O, I think.
Like we walked over here for a reason, and your attention deficit need to focus on it.
I was just like, I just found this cool ass carabiner.
This is the spot that Karen Sidaro was arrested.
Oh yeah, that's right. Right here?
She was sitting here. Chief Paul Pazin and his bodyguard was here.
She wasn't in the ticket holders.
No.
She was in the peanut.
And she came over here and was like, fuck Hancock! Fuck Hancock! Boo Hancock! And Chavez comes walking up, puts hands on her. Other guys come and grab and they haul her off.
Oh, that's Dempsey. This is the Dempsey case. People versus Dempsey and Fitzgerald. People versus Fitzgerald. Look up Dempsey.
Yeah. So then I was like, oh, you can't stop me from saying, fuck the cops on the public sidewalk. He's like, you're right, I can't. Right? We were sitting here. So then they came and sat here behind me because I came back in, right, after I followed them all out and Karen got hauled away and Anna did not. And then
they did put hands on Anna.
I did put hands on her. And they made the kids leave too. Right? And she was just heckling and booing. But so Kaylin Rose is sitting here. And the news reporters are all, and Kaylin's sitting here, and I'm just sitting here right here.
Kaylin heckling?
Yeah, Kaylin was heckling.
I demand her immediate incarceration.
And I must be arrested too. They have to arrest me.
This is not closed.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, we're working. Yes, it is closed. What a fucking bloosh bag. No justice! No
I'm sorry? I'm on the sidewalk, aren't I?
No, you're in, this is all enclosed public. This is not public.
This is not public?
Nope. This is all private space for the day. It has a permit.
Oh, okay. So what's going on now? We're doing sweeps? Now we're sweeping the homeless? Oh, good. Now we're back to the homeless sweeps.
I don't know my night's out right now. Keep it.
He just got high. He just got fucking high. Nice over here, yo. Film that. Film that fucking knife. Yeah, right there. So we can show what the cops protect.
Fucking niggers!
Whoa. Now he's cussing. No reason to be racist. He's vulgar.
Well, you have to arrest him.
Being vulgar.
You arrest you. Chavez arrested somebody for saying fuck Hancock. Aren't you going to arrest him for saying fuck? Oh, then why is Karen Sonaro in jail right now for saying fuck? Isn't that funny how it works? Yeah, he's got a constitutional right, but when we say fuck Hancock, we don't have that same right. Is that what it is? So, Lieutenant, what's your badge number, sir?
You got it like
1941. Can't see it. Is that what you tell the judge?
I've given my card today.
I don't have your card.
Well, I give him my card today.
Oh, well, that's good. You're in uniform. That's a good thing. Can I have your name, sir? Seriously, Lieutenant. What's your name? Huh?
I just said it. You have it on film.
I did not get it. What is your name, Lieutenant?
You have it on film.
Lieutenant? You're able to be. If you got cards, then I'll take one. Nope, I don't have one.
Out. I gave them all
You're
out.
all out, so you're out of uniform now.
10 different people asked me for them today.
And so you only carry 10 cards on you. That's what your uniform
Only
requires?
required to carry 3.
You're only required to carry 3. That's nice. All right, well, here's the deal, guys. It doesn't stop.
You saw that, sir. That's fucking false. Yeah, you're under a citizen's arrest.
Oh,
I want to press charges. Assault him? I want to press charges.
Got it off film, brother.
I want to press charges.
Big badass.
No, I want to press charges. I ain't sitting down.
Okay, what happened?
You fucking pushed me.
Sit down.
Come
Sit down.
here, motherfucker. Have you pushed me to the ground? Yeah, I
Got it off
my
film.
phone. I dropped my shit.
Oh, but you're gonna let him go? You're gonna let him go? Yeah, people are throwing knives out here and shit. I want to be like people want to go.
officers, you need to detain this man. He's in the middle of an investigation and a citizen's arrest, trying to walk away. Need to detain that man. You need to detain that man. He's under a citizen's arrest. You need to detain that man.
Authority right here, not you.
I'm sorry?
You're a loser with the camera.
All right, so I'm doing an investigation. I'm going to ask you something.
Yes, he needs to not walk away.
Where'd the other gentleman go, guys?
He assaulted somebody. You cannot just let him walk. I'm a journalist and I'm videotaping this. I have a job. This is my job. I've busted you. You're on camera assaulting somebody. I'm going to enjoy your day in court. I'll be there as a witness.
Damn, isn't there a law against antagonizing? Pussy.
Are you going to detain that man?
No, sir.
You're going to let him go?
I don't have anything on him, sir.
You don't have anything on him.
didn't see anything, sir.
That officer told him to sit down.
Who did?
The cop back there, he said, go to that bench.
Which one?
The one that's over there with our people. You're gonna let this man walk.
I'm asking you which officer.
It doesn't matter, officer. I'm telling you currently that he was told to sit down. And
who told him to
the
sit
black
down?
cop over there.
Okay, so let me go talk to him.
Then he's gonna be gone. You're a fucking bitch.
Have like basic like you just watch a video thing, you just respond to the video.
That's right, I watched a man assault somebody and they won't do nothing about it. They're just gonna let him walk away, huh?
Yeah.
No, stop.
Did you see that guy get in my face? So I'm just supposed to stand there or what? Wait for him to attack me?
I didn't touch you.
I didn't touch you either. I said that guy.
I watched you.
I said that guy.
I watched you touch him.
Yeah, because he got
You're
in my
on
face.
camera.
I don't give a shit. And that's why they didn't do anything, because he was coming at me, bro. Don't you understand that?
I just watched.
What if somebody came at you like that? You would just stand there and let him hit you?
No, I hit him back.
Well, I pushed him. I could have fucking knocked him out, but I didn't. I pushed him on the ground.
So you come up into him and then...
I did not come up to him, man. Watch your video. He came up to me, calling me a pussy. Fucking camera out of my face, bro.
I'm on the sidewalk. You're already on camera.
I don't care. I don't care. That doesn't mean anything. What means something...
You approached me.
Is he was threatening me. Yeah, because I thought you had some reason.
I'm walking on the sidewalk.
But you're filming me. You know what you're doing, and I thought you had some reason.
I do.
I wasn't going to.
I do. I saw you hit the man.
I pushed him because he was in my face. Don't you understand that? Don't you believe in defending yourself?
I do, which is why I should have hit you when you hit me earlier.
I didn't hit you.
You did. You don't even fucking know what you did. You walked right up and pushed me.
Shut up. The only person I touched was that fucking filthy bum over there yelling at me.
Filthy bum. What do you look like?
He had fucking no teeth and he looked like an Indian.
No teeth and an Indian?
Yeah.
Filthy bum, huh?
Yes, he looked like a fucking bum. He doesn't look like a bum to you?
Did he have bags of clothes with him or something?
And the point is why are you giving me shit?
Why are you giving people shit?
You saw that guy getting
You're a
in my
bootlicker.
face.
You were all fucking praising the cops and yelling at the people who weren't.
So what?
So you got up in his face. You came after
You got a
him.
problem with the cops? If you get attacked by a gang of people, what are you going to call that piece of shit? Or you
No,
gonna call it
no.
cops?
When I get attacked by a gang of people,
who you gonna
usually it's the ones with fucking state-sanctioned badges and fucking guns on their hips. They're the ones who assault people all the time.
Hey, man,
I videotaped them assaulting people today at the inauguration.
I understand. I have no blind allegiance to the police.
Well, then why did you bump me and say, fuck you guys, love the cops?
I didn't
Whatever
say
the
that.
fuck it was you said.
I said fuck you because these guys are screaming, disturbing the peace. That's why. And I don't fucking like it. I came down here to fucking talk shit to Hancock, but he already left.
You came to talk shit to Hancock. So the people who are talking shit to Hancock, they get heckled, huh?
Listen, I don't care what anybody's opinion is. That dude got in my face. I've been in enough fights to know that when someone gets close enough, I'm acting first, man.
Okay.
I'm not waiting for that guy to fucking touch me first. So. And that's why the cops didn't do anything.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, it is.
No, they did a citizen's arrest. They fucking failed to do their job. Should have held you for a full investigation. 3 cops. I'm doing an investigation. No, there's no investigation there.
They saw what happened. There he is. There's his buddy. They saw what happened. So there you go. If you didn't want a problem, don't fucking get close to me. I'm not all these other pussies that are just gonna stand there and fucking talk to each other. So that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I just walked up on a thing and saw you pushing somebody. Joe Black says, don't let him go.
The police have already decided that they're not going to protect you today.
All right. Hey, did you get the fucking video? Magnum. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't realize it had stuff in it. Magnum, now in plastic. Okay, well, I got no reason to continue heckling that guy. What I need to know is where Defend is.
I think he went to his vehicle.
And I need to know if Eric got my fucking videos. But he can't keep his brain straight long enough for me to get answers. Hey, while you were in the court, while you went to security today, did you get my CDs, my video?
In that building.
You had court today in that building. That's what everybody told me.
Oh, that's where the building is? Oh, I thought it'd be in the Bannock building. No, I haven't been there yet.
In the Bannock building? You didn't go to the Bannock building.
You'd have been fucked up. You'd have got killed, bro. You'd be a statistic, you fucking puss. You'd be a statistic.
All right, well, I'm done with this shit because I got other things to do with my day. So I guess that's it, folks. No, thank you. It's against my religion. Plasticized water is a poison to our bodies and gives men as well as women breast cancer, as well as changing the DNA of our fish species. It's why I carry sustainable beverage containers everywhere I go. Yes. No, that bottle of water in your hand causes breast cancer. It changes the DNA of fish, amongst all kinds of things. Are you guys not medical students?
Absolutely, we are.
Okay, so that's something you should learn more about. Bisphenols.
Eric?
Yeah.
We'll take a look at that. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Happy Fuck the Cops Day, everybody. Thanks, Pugent. Yeah, guys, what videos? Okay, so I ordered videos from the police department. Not from the police department, from the city and county building, and I never got them. Okay? I called Eric last week, said go pick them up. Hasn't done it. So one thing leads to another, and here it is. I'm probably just lost on my own on the street at this point. Have to get back, so we'll figure that out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hang up the phone. I'm gonna call the guy that drove me and see where he's at and if he left yet. And if not, maybe I'll have him come get me. So for now, that's all I got, folks. We're gonna let you go. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging out. And yeah, so when you do an audit and you have interaction with cops, you have interaction in a courtroom, you need the video, the audio, courtroom files. So I had to go get that stuff. All right. Talk to y'all later. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.